It's the Hangout. Welcome back to another exciting episode. If you just joined us for the first time, become a Lamning Luanda Wakonjokweni. But I'm not alone, man. I'm always with my partner in crime, Z.
Hi, ndiyafila khona kunjani ku?
Yes, Yapila Z. Please introduce yourself and give us a briefing about the show.
Igama lam nguZinhle Nqeza, and I'm going to be your host for today's show. And for today's show, what you guys can expect is nothing but entertainment, because we have gone all round to make sure that you guys are going to enjoy today's show, rather. So for today's show, Lando, we are basically going to be doing DIYs. We are going to be going to schools. We are also having people that are going to come and talk about yoga. And also, we have our rising star, Usiba Dunjana. And he goes by the name of Swenko London. So we're also going to be having him on studio. And it's going to be just a jam-packed show, man. Namhlanje, it's no difference. I have for you guys someone that I always say that whoever that I bring on studio, that you guys should definitely be on the lookout for them, because the amount of work that they're doing, it is beautiful. And also today I am talking about Usiba. He's known as Swego London. He comes all the way from East London. I can't say he comes from Ekasike, but because he's more of a cheese boy. So please do welcome him onto the Hangout. Welcome, Siba.
Hey, what's happening? I go by the name Swego London. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about cheese boy, but I'm not from the guys. I don't know about cheese boy. I understand, hey man. But I grew up in East London, born and raised. Yeah, I grew up in Kunubi, like I was telling you earlier. Right now I stay in Vincent Gardens. So if you're around that area in East London, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying?
You guys
holla at your boy.
Holla at him, and definitely you guys must also check out his social media
100%.
platforms. So Siba, I want to know, because I'm very much sure that as much as we do see you on our FYPs and also on our small screens, who is Usiba and what do you do, if you can break it down?
Well, Usiba, I would say, is a young man from East London, Dodumkosa.
Yeah.
I understand. Very ambitious and career-driven. I'd call myself a content creator. A lot of people say I'm a comedian. I don't know if I want to take that role on yet, because you know, I haven't done stand-up yet, but I'm moving towards it. Do skits. I work a lot closely with the Reasons. I don't know if you guys know Reasons. I'm sure you do. And Tafaya.
Yeah.
You know, like we're friends and everything. And I dabble in radio, but like right now, the focus is my YouTube channel, live streaming and events. So that's what I'm currently doing. I grew up in East London, of course. I went to Southbourne. It's all boys.
And then you mean to tell me, why you're not okay?
You know, I grew up playing sport, rugby. Interesting fact, I was a rugby player. I played first team in 2014. So I'm one of those guys. I love entertaining. I like sports. I like gals. I like parties. I like nice things. I like
you like nice
life.
things. You like Indo's mind, basically. So the transition from being an athletic playing rugby to actually directing all your energy to content creation, how does it come about?
I think with rugby, it was always I was always about entertaining the crowd, not the cap. Like I'll come down and I've got a cool crowd, so it was very easy to just carry on entertaining. Also, I grew up. My aunt, a DJ and presenter on CKI FM, which is now True FM, and then later became the station manager. So I grew up in the entertainment space. Since for 4 years old, I've always been in studios, going to events, you know what I'm saying? Always being around these celebrities and artists, so I've always been in that space. I started entering the industry around 16, doing my first events at Italianissimo, was a club in East London back then. So I've always been in that space.
So I want us also to focus on something that is always overlooked. Okay, it is not out there for people to see. The challenges that you get into the media industry.
Oh, well, yeah, the challenges, let me just start with the mental health, you know. It's quite a difficult thing when you get notoriety, you know. You always sometimes you leave the house and you're not feeling like good, but you always got to put on a smile, you know, because other people don't know that other part of it, and you know, the work, and like, you get constantly tired, but it's what you signed up for. But also, you know, there's challenges by gatekeeping. You know, some people don't like other people. Maybe you're friends with someone who has beef with another guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. But with God's grace, this is the you know. So you always just try to push, and you, like, if you work hard enough, things will always happen. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your head down.
And
always
just grind on.
Yeah,
yeah. So you mentioned earlier on that you did do a couple of few other things besides content creation. So I want us to focus onto that. Can you elaborate more as to what was it that you were doing, and also if
events, so with the event space in East London, there's a lot of talent in Eastern Cape. In general, right? I went into events to create a platform so other artists could have a platform. You know what I'm saying? Us showcase about who they are, drop their music, you know, things like that. I'm going to make an example. Last year, no one heard of Liam Apanzi, right, before Big Brother. Liam Apanzi was on my show at Pineapple Express. Like, we've been friends since. You get what I'm saying? Now she's on Big Brother. I'm sure Liam was going to put me on her platform. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, at left and right hand, we help each other out in Eastern Cape.
So basically, it is an industry of collaboration.
Yes, 100%.
That most people do need to know and also understand that there is definitely no way that you're going to make it without
collaborating and like keeping good relationships. Like, never burn bridges. I always say that. If there's a miscommunication anywhere, address it. So shout out. Yeah, I understand. Always positive vibes and because we need each other here in Eastern Cape, especially right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the talent, but they don't see us. I don't want to go make it in Joburg. I want to make it here. Joburg must come to us. You understand? Not that I don't love you guys in Joburg. You guys are doing well. Yeah, I understand. But yeah, this is my home. You know.
So since you're talking about collaborations, I want us to also come to your social media platforms. Can you tell the positive aspect that you were able to, it's obviously you have gained a lot of following. So were you able to use your platform to also create some sort of positive impact to the community? And
100%. Like I said, with the events, we've been able to do charity work, like pad drives, and like from just having people support me on social media and come, then they donate however they can. Even my mother and her friends got involved, things like that. So it's got a positive message to it, and obviously where we can make money and like also help out whoever we can. That's what we do. I've got a friend called Buhlali Buzani who's very much in that space of charity work as well. You know, a lot of people like that. So that's what we try to do as a collective trustee band.
Yeah, which is beautiful. So as you mentioned earlier on, you started in the industry at a very young age. So I just want to know, on the years that you've been in the industry, what has been the most highlight of your career?
My highlight of his career so far actually is this past weekend at Polar Party. You know what I'm saying? I was hosting that for PH.
Wow.
I was hosting that with Liam Apanzi.
Wow.
So we were both MCs, and it just felt like I broke a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like being on stage with Foka and A. Reese and all these people. You know what I'm saying? Just that push, but that, and also I just started my YouTube channel this year. It's called Scape Convo with your boy Mswanko. I like that. I like being there. And also I'm starting to stream on Twitch and Kick. I don't know if people know that yet, but you will be hearing more
about it.
Yes.
So my because on our phones, we see you as a celebrity. Ne? So I want to know, of your house, do people give you a certain treatment?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, every day. Like last time I left the house without being recognized was like 2019, you know. But
autograph.
but but since I live there, like, you know, it's much more easier. It's not like at the start where it was kind of like, hey, you know, people,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know, they want that attention, but yeah, I get a lot of attention and notoriety. Also, it's easier to get, you know, a table somewhere. You know, it's easier to get assistants at restaurants and things like that because of that. So yeah, it's kind of nice.
Okay, Kesiba, I have to cut you short because we have to go to an ad break. But definitely, class, you're still going to be on the studio. 100%. And also, we're going to play some sort of games, right?
Yeah.
So, right, you guys at home, please don't change that dial because we are definitely coming back with Osiba, Umswego, London. And we're still going to converse about him, trying to understand his career and who he is and what he does over our special game, which is Spin the Wheel. Usiba is still on the studio and is still chilling with us and hanging out with us right here on the Hangout. So please do make sure that you guys do interact with him on social medias and also interact Nati as well at Mpomakapa TV. So, Siba,
yes,
what's happening right now is that you spin the wheel.
Okay.
So that is your arrow, and wherever it points, that you have to do the challenge basically. So I'm gonna count you 3, ne? In 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. You should have put in more power. You should have put in more power. Dude.
No, man.
So what happens here is that you have to drink this glass of water in 10 seconds.
Yeah,
and I have to time you. Ne?
Okay, but hydrate, it's water. Yeah,
okay, yeah, hydrate. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kanye, was I too fast?
Nah, it's like
you don't like drinking, ne? I'll time to sell, ne? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna give you another chance.
Maybe if it was food, I would have ate the whole plate of wings.
The whole plate.
One of my wings. Wings.
When you're coming back, definitely. Yeah. So you have to spin.
Spin again.
Once more.
Okay, let me do power.
Yeah, power, please, power, please, power, please. Where is it landing you? Where is it landing you? Ooh.
Okay.
Is it?
Wait,
telephone ring. So, my lovely producer is definitely going to give me a word, and Lena Gengoko, this is a chance whereby I get to sabotage you.
How?
Wait. You have to give me the exact word that my producer gave me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, lovely producer, can you please give me the word for the day? Ooh, you're definitely going to get this one. Trust me. If you don't get it, then we'll definitely have to.
Am I allowed to get clues or what?
So, clues, definitely going to give you, ne? But I just want to emphasize on this. If you don't get it, then we have to rebrand your name. Ne?
No way!
We definitely have to rebrand your name. So, if it's not sandals,
slops, flops, slippers. I'm just talking to myself.
Okay. We have forces. I'm trying to see
if it's not sandals, it has to be slides. Surely. Okay, your sneakers, come out, do something low.
So it's definitely something white in the studio.
It's white in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the two. Okay, I already said sneakers, so it's not sneakers. It has to be the shirt. It's sneakers.
Sanasiba. It was sneakers, dog.
Sneakers. I did say that. You know what? I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah, I got this one.
But then be cute with the rebrand. Don't be more like.
Be cute, but it's still aligning, ne?
Okay.
It's fine.
100%.
It's fine. I can deal with that one. So, third time.
Right.
Please spin it. Please spin it. I hope ufumane into that's different. I hope ufumane into that's.
Yeah.
What?
Same.
What?
Okay.
What?
No, man.
What? Go back and finish.
Hold on.
Go back and finish your glass, Kesana.
No, sir. Hey, hydrate.
Hydration is very important.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
3,
counting it down.
2, 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I beat you again, Kesana. I beat you again. I beat him again.
You gotta let the ladies win. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give them a chance.
Oh, Kesana, that is indlela. But Siba, I want us to talk about Kengoku. Back to your career.
Yeah.
And also, if you can tell us, Uba, do you have any sort of future plans for your brand and what you do?
Yeah, future plans. Right now, I've been working with a few people trying to do the business plan to open my own production company and entertainment company, which will be called Swank London Entertainment and
Definitely,
Production.
Kesana.
Yeah,
so we can't rebrand.
Yeah, no, not there. So the production and entertainment company will merge so I can do events and then see the shoot, do the behind the scenes, send you music videos. They understand about content creation and then the live stream. I'm very much onto the live stream thing. Obviously, YouTube, Sam Nancy, and maybe one day I'll have my own podcast in front of the MacG. Yeah, I understand. That's where we're trying to go. But we want to create a platform big enough where it will essentially be its own machine and work by itself and create the mind. We need the challenge. I understand.
Definitely, because that's why we're here. So also, Kengoku, do you have any sort of specific collaborations? Because we mentioned collaborations earlier on. Do you have any specific collaborations that you are definitely looking forward to?
Oh yes, our Reasons. If you go on YouTube, go check out Reasons TV. We do a lot of skits together, me and him. Yeah, I'll be working very closely with Reasons. You know, lemon squeeze, shout out, and I am. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? He's also from Eastern Cape. I'm sure you guys know him though. Yeah, I understand. So you taught me. Yeah, 100% we'll be working a lot together this year. And also, hopefully, if she's not too busy, Leah Mapanzi, of course. And also a girl by the name of OVO Boomin. Please check her out on social media. That's my chum. Shout out Boomin. And yeah, we'll be Bukhali Buzani in the space of politics. You know, he's working very closely with Rise Mzansi, and he's in that space. And we want to do a lot of charity work together, so we can inspire the youth and just help out where we can in Monte and Eastern Cape at large.
So you're definitely not someone who's just about trying to build in yourself individually, but you're trying to at least also be around and also help around your community, which is good.
I think that background of coming from Sorbonne and playing rugby, I've always believed in teamwork. I've always believed in that because I may be the goalkeeper is a goalkeeper, the striker is a striker, but we have to work together. You can't play alone. I understand. You must always try to collaborate, and I find it very fun working with people I'm friends with already.
So, Sibo, before we even close off the show, I want to know, is your content, because you are a content creator, are you willing to take your content onto an actual screen? Let's say, since you mentioned skits, are you willing to go onto productions?
Yeah, 100%.
Productions?
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm trying to, after this, I'm probably going to try to pitch to you guys for a show. Yes, I really do. We want to see it on TV, you know. We want to be in spaces on DSTV. We want to be on SABC. We want those things, you understand? Of course, the bigger the platform, the better. Because the bigger the platform, the more other people can get involved. And we want Eastern Cape talent to be pushed out. I understand. We've got the South and we've got the Jews, so
which is lovely.
So,
Kengoku, I want, before we can even close off, I want you to please give the people your contact details. You can use that camera.
That camera.
Yeah. Tell yourself.
Yes, I go by the name Swank London. Follow me on all social media at Swank London. That's MSWENK LONDON. The number is 07.
Don't.
But yeah, for bookings, email me at swanklondon. You know, I'm swanklondon@gmail.com. I understand. Can you touch on the DMs. And don't, if it's not about business, don't DM me, please. But you know what I'm saying? And all the content creators there and artists, if you need me to push your things on my platform, tag me and I'll repost. Yeah, I understand.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Swengo London, thank you for coming to the show.
Welcome back to channel 260, channel of choice. And you're still watching the Hangout. And we got our guest here, Tessa. Tessa, welcome to the Hangout. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me.
Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers and also tell them what do you do exactly?
Okay, so I'm Tessa McLeod-Wattom, and I do a couple of things, but I focus mainly on movement, art, and conservation or restoration. I'm here mainly to speak about mindful movements, I guess, which is a yoga-based movement, and yeah, so it's a holistic-based movement. Yeah.
Since you're saying that there's a lot of things you're doing, I just want to try to break it down. It's like, what do you mean when saying there's a lot? Because I know the main thing we called you, it was because of the yoga. Can you just let us know what other things you do? Because you never know who's watching the show now and then who might be interested to work with you in future.
Sure. So I actually studied an undergrad, a degree of fine art. I majored in sculpture at NMU. So yeah, that was like, I think my basis for, or my main love is in art. And then I've recently done my postgraduate studies in heritage science, which is conservation of art or restoration of art or heritage artifacts. And then a yoga teaching course came in somewhere in between. And I've always loved movement and dance, and like that's a creative aspect on its own, right? But I feel like yoga is somewhere where spirituality and science meets art, and it's like all of these things kind of combined. So that's a movement practice that keeps me sane.
I also want to ask you something. Do you guys have a market for yoga where it's like, I'm interested in yoga, and then do you guys like have a market where I can just follow and get something like that?
Yeah, so I have an Instagram and a Facebook page. It's called Mindful Movements SA. So you can check that out, and I do weekly updates and posts and tips and health tricks and all sorts of things on there.
I just also want to ask you, like, since you started doing the yoga business, how many years you've been running it now, and how was the challenges you were been facing? Because there's also that thing, like you just find out yoga on your way, whereas you never thought, okay, I will literally do it, but now you're the one who's the instructor.
So I actually was inspired with movement from my mom, because my mom was a professional ballet dancer, and she started teaching Pilates for rehab movement, because she had loads of injuries getting older. And so she teaches Pilates, and so I used to, from like a young age, 16, 17 years old, attended and sometimes actually did her Pilates classes and instructed those. So from Pilates, I found yoga, and my love for yoga just deepened, and I deepened my own practice. And in 2018, I did the teacher training course in Malawi, and since then, I've been teaching. Yeah.
Okay. I also want to ask you something, Larry. Like, is there any requirements for yoga? Like, I'm skinny, like, or there's a friend of mine who's a chubby. Is it certain thing like where you say like, okay, no, you have to be this certain weight, certain weight, so you can do yoga?
Not at all, dude. It's literally for everyone and anyone. Yoga, you don't have to be a certain shape or even have like certain tendency or love or anything. It's just actually, so the Sanskrit word yoga is translated for union, or it's union with self. So it's, you're not really worried about what anyone else looks like or what they do it or how they do it or what they look like doing it. It's about how you feel and deepening your understanding of your awareness of your body. So it's not a competitive sport. It's just slowing down and connecting to yourself, basically.
It's literally amazing. I remember, I think it was back in, 2015 or 2014, we were in Kinsa East. I never understood what it was yoga.
I love Kinsa.
They took us there in the morning, and apparently, you know, when you, with your fellow mates, and that we were just doing like yoga. Like, I want to ask you, what are literally the real benefits of yoga? Because me, it was just like for the content, and also that I'm here with the schoolmates. So they did this in the morning, and it was just a vibe for everyone. And then boom, what are the benefits of yoga for someone who doesn't know it?
Sure. honestly, there's so many. If you're looking at like a physical aspect, so it's obviously strengthening for bone density, it's great for flexibility, it's great for muscle strengthening. And then just like emotionally, it brings about relaxation, it helps with sleep, balances your hormones. I mean, the list goes on. It's quite amazing. So yeah, I don't know, like how did you feel after that session? Like,
to be honest with you, I was just excited. You know, when you're excited, you just do this and doing those all the movements. Like I didn't understand the whole concept of it, but when I look back, I'm like, I would love to do this, but it's just that I don't know where to go in PE, where I can go to yoga, because sometimes I listen to the meditation music. That's it. You know? So because I can see like the yoga people, you literally see them moving and all that. So. Like
it's kind of intimidating, hey, because it's like, yeah. So I think that is a misconception because a lot of what we see on social media about yoga is like these women in amazing outfits and like incredible poses, and you're like, I can never achieve that. But it's really not about that. I think it's about figuring out like what your body is capable of and then leaning into that. And then unpacking like where there's tension in the body. Because a lot of, particularly the yoga that I do, which is yin, it's trauma-informed. So you actually end up doing TRE, which is trauma release exercise. And so you deepen into the body, and it's actually not muscular at all. It's going into like deep connective tissue and joints and bones and like certain areas where we hold trauma in the body. And when you can actually like accept and surrender into those poses, you end up like dealing with trauma work that sits, you know, for sometimes for years in the body. So
that's
it's like
very interesting,
yeah.
guys. You literally just to school me. Like I don't know how yoga is. I wish I could literally spend the whole day with you, man. But just that, you know, the time has to come quick and just like that.
Totally
I just want to ask, like, when people they want to find you on socials, when can they get you, and when you're based in PE?
I'm actually in Deer Park at the moment, but I do go to private sessions in people's houses. You can contact me directly or follow me on Instagram at Mindful Movements SA. You can also reach out to me via email. All my details are on there. So.
Okay, can you just please give us the last social media? Because I think that was quick for us people.
Sorry, it's Mindful Movements SA. And then it's the same on Facebook, Mindful Movements. Tessa.wattam@gmail.com for email.
Thank you very much for watching that. I really enjoyed that interview with you, ma'am.
That was cool. Thank
also,
you so
guys,
much.
we're not leaving. There's a link that she's going to be doing, showing you what she really do, and also that you can literally call her and be interested to be part of it. We're just going to go and pay our bills, and we're going to come back.
Thank you.
To be mindful is to be present. Arriving at a present state requires a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment. Yin and restorative yoga allows us to do this through a nurturing lens. By slowly moving between postures that are held for longer periods of time, aided by props and supports, we allow ourselves the space to explore these bodily sensations and unpack our internal dialogues. Conscious movement is a celebration of one's body. A movement practice paired with breathwork is a form of meditation, where clarity and the freedom of the authentic self can be discovered and expressed without judgment.
from an ad break, and you guys do know, but onto this segment, Edutainment, is that we give you guys ideas and also ways on how to make your living rooms and also making items that are going to be given to your loved ones. So today is no different, because today we are basically going to create an item that you can use either as a gift for your loved ones. So today rather, is we are doing a photo frame that is going to be created into your living room or maybe in your kitchen counter by you. So please do make sure that niyahlala nathi so that you guys can see the process of how are we actually doing this photo frame. With me, I have all the items that I will be needing. So starting onto the side, we need a press stick and scissors. Please be careful when you when you're handling scissors. And we also have ribbons, stapler as well, buttons, and our main thing, it's this. We have paper, colored paper, and also a card box, while on the other side we have a paintbrush with our lovely glitters to make it looking shiny and cute, and then markers as well. And then we also have stickers that you can put onto. And lastly but not least, we have the glues. So starting onto the project of the day. So because of I had already circled out where I am going to put my picture at, I'm going to start give it to Nana, and would love to hear from you as well. Uba, what is it that you actually like to give? What is your love language to the people? And also, who do you mostly receive your your gifts from? So what I'm doing right now is just I am cutting the frame that I had shaped earlier on, which was a square. So what can happen is that you can also choose the shape that you want, because it's easy as that, and you are trying to make sure that you are customizing this whole frame into your liking and also into your loved one's preference, because you do know most, but and who prefers what. So if they prefer isdazi and circles, dasekaya, do that, so that whoever is going to receive your gift can get to connect to it and also say that I love, because I love the fact that you used a heart shape and a square, because you do know that square is my favorite. They be like, I love that you used a red color paper, because you do know that red is my favorite color. So do you, babes. Do you, and also make sure that you finish the project and you give it to the next person, and they are going to enjoy the project that you have done. So yeah, so this is the shape that we're looking for. This is the shape that we're looking for. We are taking our glue and we are just smearing. Yayibona ke TV. But that is not a train smash, because what you can do is to simply smear it, because remember what's going to happen is that you are basically going to be doing a picture mosne. So you are going to be able to put in your picture where you have your glue at, and yeah, just like that. And then you put in your frame. And also, remember, so for me, I am just going to use the purple ribbon. Where's my scissors? I'm going to use my purple ribbon. Yes. To create a little bit of ribbon effect for the project. So we are just going to tighten it. Sienza kuthiwa intoni is a tiki bow. Yeah, we do tiki bows with this. And it is going to get messy because it's a DIY and you guys are supposed to like become creative and use your hands and just enjoy it while you are also doing it, because that's the main thing of DIYing. So yeah, come on, Tiki Bow, do for me, please. Fine. So okay, I'll have to start over the tiki. The density tiki bow when growing up. I don't know if people still call it tiki bow or they call it bow tie or what. Just yeah, there we go. There we go. Our tiki boat, and then we're gonna put it there. While on the side, I'm also going to use my glitters. So because you guys do know we messed up a bit when we're playing, ne? Our hands get dirty a bit. And also, we're going to use our glitter on the side. And let's use gold, bit of gold somewhere there. That's gonna be, yeah. And obviously, because of you guys are going to do it very slow and also very gently than I am doing. But yeah, this is going to be the whole thing. And also, if your glitter does not stick or if your glue does not stick, you can obviously use your stapler so that it can be sticking. And obviously, you put in your photo frame in the middle, and you're just going to make sure that you cut at the edges. But yeah, it does make sense. It's a bit all over the place, but trust the process. Trust the process, and your picture frame comes into the middle. And just like that, Kebetunana, we have created a photo frame to give to the next person that we love. So also, please do make sure that Nisa communicate onto all our social media platforms. After this, what's going to happen is that I'll take careful so that I can tidy up and clean up, and then we are going to continue with the show. Unfortunately, we have came to the end of the show. It's not nice, but we have to let you guys go. And it was very informative show that we had today. Rondo, what did you learn today?
I learned that man and the yoga as a trauma. Like kuningi man, like I wasn't waiting. I thought yoga into one.
Yeah.
And the vocal bamumlenzo zonke la niphele kanjalo. So I didn't know that, but at least how traumatized I was to do certain things for yoga and then change yoga rights. Actually, I learned something new in the.
Do you consider joining yoga?
But anyway, what did you learn on the show today?
Well, on the show today, I learned that when you want something done, you should stand up and go and get it. You get, with the Siba interview, he showed us it does not matter about Sukapi, where you're from, you need to keep grinding. I
also like that. And also what you show us today on the DIY incense, man. On that DIY incense, man, she literally basically show us that zamabisi lendoni uyakwazi uzithatha uziclean uzenze into benhle apha endlini and ayishem sisinazo iziskill ke shem hayi kenza mnika kuleyo zindlu on the social media. Where can we get you as a band?
Well, it's the same old. It is at _. One deliver handle ya.
Hey, ngiyajambisa kalandela. Awulandela hayi ke. Ngithatha nje lo mzuzu ke mina ndisishayinise ndithi now you can get me on Luando Jokes Njokweni on all social media platforms. I have Instagram and the Twitter. Ndikhona ku Mixit, ndikhona ku WhatsApp and then phela kanjalo. Asisi khona into about isikala yona before siyam.
What I'd like to say to you guys is that please make sure that yonke into oyenzayo empilweni yakho, it is to make sure that a future yakho is going to benefit from it.
I didn't know that she can be a motivational speaker, but Kenina, if you're not hanging with us, who you were hanging with, but guess we out now. It's the Hangout.